Hello, my writers. It is Ava Cold Sky, and I am back with another episode of A New Beginning. First, though, the answer to the poll I put up, whether I was getting soul or I'm gonna say this wrong. Mon, ma, Mati. I said that wrong. Mani. There we go. And obviously, it was Mani and Hati. So I do have this beautiful night horse in my stable now, and I'm so happy about that because I find Mani absolutely gorgeous. Alright, but we're going to continue on with the story quest for today. Let's talk to Alex. While you were down in the village, both Godfrey and the Baroness arrived. Let's see what the Baroness has to say about all this. Got it. Let's head on over. Okay, Baroness. Oh dear, this is so embarrassing. I'll explain everything, of course I will. The way I've been behaving, it's simply not acceptable behavior for someone like me. I can only blame it on the constant stress I've been under lately. What with GED threatening to destroy this fine vineyard and the island, not to mention the merciless winter, I'm too old for all this. That must be it. It makes me act like a wicked old hag. Let me tell you girls what happened. Young Linda Chanda works for me for a few hours a week, helping with filing, reading to me from my favorite mysteries, and other odd jobs not handled by Godfrey or Carney. She is quite a head on her shoulders. Your friend, equally adept with numbers and writing, curious too a fault. The other day I took Linda away from her usual work around the manor to Silverglade Castle to clean up the attic. It was a grave mistake. Apparently, I had an old wedding photo lying around. One of me and that man that used to be my husband. Mr. Sandman. You'll have to excuse me, but I just can't say his new name. I just can't. Anyway, Linda recognized my husband as that man. She confronted me and I panicked. Nobody could find out. It would destroy this family's reputation that's been built up over hundreds of years. Left her there and had Godfrey lock Linda in the castle to keep her from telling anyone. It was a rash and foolish plan. I'm ashamed. Truly I am. But despite my best efforts, it seems these shadows of the past are coming into the light. Now that you're caught up in this tragic tale, I suppose I owe you the full story. Yes. Yes, you do. It's a long and painful story, one I am not yet prepared to tell in full, but since you found out this much on your own, I owe you more. My first husband was not the man I thought I had married. He was dangerous. We eloped. My parents never approved of the union. At first, our life together was pure bliss, but then he changed. Or rather, he became confident in sharing things that he'd kept hidden when he came courting. Dark things. He believed he heard voices from the sea. They promised him eternal life and power, and this voice, he said that it chose me. This voice from the sea had a role for me in his plan. When I realized I was with his child, I left the marriage at once. I had a child in secrecy and gave it up for adoption, so that horrible man would never have to know his wicked parents. My parents were supportive. They helped me to bury that dark chapter in my life. When Linda showed me the photograph, all those terrible memories came flooding back. That was why I acted as I did. That and the girl Sabine. Ever since she came to my stables, my head has been clouded with dark thoughts, angry thoughts. Only now that she is gone is my mind clearing up. Now, Alex, Irene, if there is anything I can do to make amends for the way I treated poor Linda, just ask. How about freeing her from your castle? Alright. Update on the Baroness. While investigating the Silverglade family history, Linda discovered a secret history that the Baroness had tried to erase. When she was young, Annabelle Silverglade had a brief marriage to someone named John Sandman. Shortly after their marriage ended, she had a child that she gave up for adoption. That child, her secret first son, is none other than Thomas Morland. It turns out the Baroness is the one who had been sending anonymous donations to help keep Moreland stables afloat over the years. The Baroness had a child who loves horses as much as she does, after all. As for John Sandman, it looks like it was Mr. Sands, enemy of the Soul Riders. Could the two of them really have been in love? I don't know. While investigating the Silverglade family tree, Linda discovered a shocking truth. Thomas Moreland is the son of Annabelle Silverglade. He went his whole life not knowing that the Baroness was his birth mother. It was her anonymous donations that kept Moreland stables afloat over the years. Got it. Alright, Alex. The Baroness is a powerful ally. Her family is one of the most influential in Jorvik. She's the top sponsor for riding events in the area, and even makes her riding arena free to the community. And of course, she has a hanging library that makes Linda drool, literally. Normally, I'd go full revenge mode on anyone who locked up one of my best friends, but given the circumstances, I think we should take the Baroness at her word. Mr. Sands and the Dark Riders have a way of getting into people's heads. I say we accept the Baroness's apology and keep her secret. Sure, I don't care. Thank you for your understanding. I do hope we can let these unpleasant memories stay where they belong, in the past. If there is ever anything I can do to assist you, do not hesitate to ask. And tell dear Linda, when you see her, that if she'll have me, she can continue her job at double the pay. I would hate to lose an assistant like her. You should let your friend out of the castle. Godfrey has the key. Okay. Certainly, miss. I am sure I have the key somewhere here. In this pocket? No. Maybe here? Did you lose the key? There's the key. I always hide it in my shoe, but just forgot it this time. Why was it in your shoe? Here you are. You and Alex can ride down to the castle and unlock the castle door and let your friend out. Thanks. We're just gonna run there. Let's unlock the castle. Woo.
Chip Ramsey is in for double trouble. You're messy. You're lazy. This place was clean.
Oh, it's the Meatball Boys. Little D into the room.
Oh, the bright light hurts my eyes. What? I'm free? Yes. You freed me. Thanks, Irene. Thanks, Irene, wasn't it? From the runestone. I see Alex didn't scare you off. I'm glad you decided to stick around. You two are not going to believe what I discovered about the Silverglade family. The Baroness used to be married to our old nemesis, Mr. Sands. She went through great pains to bury that part of her past, and when I confronted her with the evidence, she panicked and had me locked in the castle. What's that? You already knew about her secret marriage. How much did I miss? You'll have to catch me up. No problem. So the Baroness eloped with Mr. Sands for a brief, tumultuous, that's as close as I'm getting that word, marriage. Shortly after, she had a child, Thomas, who she tried to keep secret from her dark ex-husband. Thomas grew up without knowing his heritage, and he had a son, Justin. Flash forward to the present. Mr. Sands learned about his secret progeny and sent his Dark Rider Sabine to bring Justin to meet him. For what reason, we can't speculate, but it can't be good. Combine all that with the fact that I skipped over that text. Dang it. I didn't mean to do that. Okay. Linda's curiosity landed her in trouble when she dug into the truth about the Silverglade family tree. Fortunately, it was only a desperate Baroness who had locked her up over a misunderstanding and not something more sinister. Yeah, thankfully. Look, I get it, Irene. You can do everything to ride horses and relax, not to take on dark riders, kidnappers, and family curses. Yeah, that's about right. And things are only going to get more dangerous from here on out. Linda and I are soul riders. Saving the world, it's sort of our job. But like Linda said, we're gonna need help. It's clear that you care about this island. You're brave, you've got good head on your shoulders, you got a real gift in working with horses. That means something. The bond between horse and its rider, that's magic. Bottom line, Irene, we need riders like you. Will you help us? Why not? I don't have a choice in the matter. I knew we could count on you. This is going to be great. Just wait until you learn about the ancient evil squid god thing. Yeah, that's one way to describe Garnock. Haha, seriously though, things are going to get weird, but you won't be alone. You're riding with the Soul Riders now. Speaking of Soul Riders, we really need to regroup if we're going to deal with the troublemakers ahead. The four of us are a sisterhood. Our powers are strongest when we're together. It's been a while since we've heard from Lisa and Anne. We'll find them soon. I can't wait for you to meet them. In the meantime, keep doing your thing, Irene. Train with Dragonwolf and work on your bond. Get to know Elizabeth and the Keepers of Aideen. Explore Yorick and most of all, help people. This island, its people and horses, that's what we fight for. See you around the runestones, Irene. Woo! Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and take care of my horse real quick. Once again, thank you for helping me out of the castle. Unfortunately, I have a lot to do now as that I've been for so long. That as you know, there's always a lot to do around here. You'll notice that little adventures pop up all the time, so we'll have time to do lots of stuff together later. For now, we're waiting until the druids can bring us more news of Darkcore. Until then, there are all kinds of people over Jorvik, and many could use a helping hand from an experienced rider. Perhaps you could find someone who needs your help. Have a lovely day, Irene. Come back later and we'll see if there's any news. Okay, let's go ahead and go into here. Available. Okay, so there are no main quest available anymore. So let's go ahead and switch my horse over to, let's go with Bonny, and then we'll continue with side quest. Part of me wants to get a Jorvik pony because they're nostalgic. But the other part of me is like, do you really want a Jorvik pony? Rocky! I remember having that pony.
Just for 5 minutes. Sort out your first before we start cooking, yeah? I should have gone there.
You're right, but it's just a pain in the ass about it.
Gary, can you go through it real quick? Yeah. Touch. With the rotten vegetables thrown away.
What do you think? Should I get the pony? Aww.
Said food out of the kitchen. Make sure the same friend.
It's so cute.
Should I get the pony?
Fuck, it's a fresh out. What's the matter? Failure. I'll give up my ass. I'll try this. Don't worry. I need to see what I've got to work with. What to start.
He spelled cream. They're not. Cream not one of the words.
I'm working. Take it. Got to.
Dang it, it's not.
Let's go.
Crap, I wanted to name him Cream Cookie.
Chef Brownie's right. You gotta put it together, get it back in there, get through the night.
It was chocolate. It'll be Chocolate Cookie then.
What do you like, Bill?
And his nickname is Oreo because they feel like it.
But unfortunately, he only makes matters worse. I don't know what happened. Well, still in the back. I think they were just
I'm gonna send you to the Staples. I have an old pony on here now. Yay! Laura! Okay. Oh, darn it. I knew I should have charged my phone. Oh, wait. Hi. Excuse me. Can you help me? Sure. I'm Laura, and this is my horse, Fabiola. Okay. Hi, I'm Irene, and this is Ocean. Nice to meet you. I guess it's obvious, but Fabiola and I are new here. We arrived from the mainland just this morning to start my new job. I've been hired as a riding instructor at Silverglade Equestrian Center. Fabiola and I will be doing some yard work together. The problem is that I'm terribly lost. I tried using the GPS on my phone, but the battery died. You don't know where to find the equestrian center, do you? Of course. Can you help me get there? I'll be forever in your debt. I need to meet the barn manager. I think her name is Judy. No problem. Come on. Hi there, Irene. Nice to see you again. And I presume you must be Laura. Meet the manager. I'm so glad to see you here, Laura. We've been so excited for your arrival. I'm Judy, as you might remember from our video calls. Thank you. I'm happy to finally be here, thanks to Irene. Fabiola and I managed to get lost our way from the ferry. No worries, we're just pleased you made it. And with such a lovely horse. She's a Norker. Norker. I can't say that breed. Norker, isn't she? Yes, that's right. I'm surprised you noticed. The breed isn't commonly seen outside of Austria and Italy. Actually, the Baroness is rather fond of the Norcure horses. Their build, size, and temper is perfect for work in the great fields, and they're also excellent riding horses. Even though we have a variety of very well-trained horses here, Norcures, can I please stop saying that name? Are popular in our lessons. Sounds like Fabiola and I will feel right at home then. I can't wait to meet your North cat breed. There will be plenty of time for that. But if you're not too tired, things are pretty calm around here. Now's the perfect time to get to know the area a bit. We haven't had time to set up a stall for your horse yet, so please wait for the barn tour until later. That sounds great. Irene, what do you recommend I familiarize myself with first? Probably the riding hooks. That's where you're probably going to do most lessons. Great suggestion, Irene. Why don't we start by talking to Pauline, though? I think she would be very excited to help you check out her riding tracks around the arena. Awesome, and thank you for the warm welcome, Judy. Irene, will you talk along with me today? I'd love if you could introduce me to Pauline. Alright then, please lead the way to Pauline. No problem. Hey, Irene and Laura. Judy texted me literally 10 seconds ago to tell me you were coming. Happy to be here.
Jim Ramsey arrives early, and with the help of longtime waitress Colleen and pizza maker Darian, he does something the twins have never done. Open for lunch.
I've just come back from inspecting the riding tracks around here. I think the two of you would have a great time riding along one of those. A sightseeing race. Are the two of you ready for a friendly race? No pressure. Just get out there and get to know the area, especially you, Laura. Sure. Both. Ah, that was fun. Thank you both for showing me around. What a luxury it is to have such beautiful trails so close to the equestrian center. Yeah, Irene, I would really like to see the riding arena closest to the stables since I will be working as an instructor. I'm excited to see where I'll spend most of my time. Will you show me where it is? Yeah. Oh, level up. Oops. Didn't mean to do that.
Put behind me all the laziness. I don't want any headshots. Just walk around and tell each other it's time to work.
I see myself falling in love with this place. I feel inspired to design different writing exercises here. I hope you'll come visit me when I'm up to speed with my new job. Yeah. Wait, my phone just pinged. Oh, it's a text from Judy. She says I should head down to the Great Fields in just a bit to meet Carney. I think we have time to give my instructor career a sneaky start, though. Marion, would you mind trying out one of my favorite writing exercises? Why not? Well, what did you think? I love exercises like this one. Any type of horse can join in, and most of them get excited from the variety of jumps and turns. Look at the time. I should head down to the grape field. I should be able to find my way there myself, and I need to stop by the barn to tack up Fabiola in the tag. Meet me down at the grape field soon. I'm sure you and Ocean will be a great help down there. Sure. There you are. We are so ready to get down to work. Fabiola seems pleased to be back in front of a wagon. She thinks this type of work is fun. So that guy over there is Carney Summers. He looks pretty similar to that Barney guy down by the village, don't you think? They're related. Are you two the ones sent to help me today? Oh golly, then we better get started. I hope you understand that this isn't hard to work around the great fields of Silverglade Manor. We need to keep each other and every plant in tip-top shape from planting to harvesting in order to uphold the standards of the Baroness. I'll have you both know that I personally, and with great pride, overlook the production of our very own raisins. The best ones in Jorvik, in fact. Don't let anyone from the fields down in Epona tell you anything else. Laura, you and your horse get started with moving the barrels with grapes across the field so I can pick them up with the tractor later. Irene, you go ahead and measure the nutrition value of the plants. Take this little machine and scan the grapes. I need you to check 5 different plants. Check in with Laura when you're done. I need to go through some stuff my father left for me and my brothers when he passed away last winter. Yeah, sorry to break it to you, Carney, but your dad's alive. But I'll stick around for a little while longer. Take care of my grapes. For you. I'm done, Laura. Huh. Are you done with all your tasks? We are too. Fabiola is a champ here in the fields.
Honey's got
That all went well. Wait, is that?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I have to get up. That's why I moved you.
Oh, geez, like, no. I don't feel like it.
Oh, baby.
Where did those horses come from? Oh, is it Friday already? What do you mean by Friday already? They always run off on Fridays. What is this place? Never calm moment, am I right? Irene, let's lead those horses back to the stables before they can wander off and injure themselves. They do this a lot. They'll be fine, in all honesty. I mean...
Cookie Bear. I need to get up.
Now that was quite some first day at work. That's working with horses for you. Always expect the unexpected. Irene, I'm glad I got the chance to meet you today. Wait just a moment. I got something for you.
Oh.
Let me tell you, I was super nervous coming here. I was very excited for the job. Don't get me wrong, but it was a long move, especially with my horse. I'm so grateful to you for showing me around. I'm sure I'll get to know everyone here in no time. But you made my first day into something extra special. Fabiola, why don't you show your favorite trick as a thank you? I brought this saddle pad along from home. I heard the Baroness is a huge fan of this color, so I thought it would be fun to bring. But honestly, I prefer Fabiola in green. I'd love for you to have it as a reminder of today. I hope I'll see your horse wearing it soon, if it's more your style than mine. If you ever need me, you'll likely find me somewhere around the equestrian center. Thanks again. Now I need to put Fabiola out to the pasture. Alrighty, let's go ahead and take a look at what our next quest is going to be. That one was a long one. Doesn't help I got distracted quite a bit. Okay, let's head down to the Silverglade Village, though I have a feeling we're going to be coming right back up here. We're going to go talk to the councilman now. Okay, so we actually have two quests from the councilman, so let's go with the broken Silverglade clock. Hello, Irene. Sorry, I didn't see you there. Have you seen that the village clock has stopped? I think that I've only noticed until just now. And it could have been broken forever and a day. We'll have to see to this. We can't have a broken clock now, can we, Irene? Big Bonny will know what to do. She's the best engineer, inventor, and clockmaker extraordinaire on this side of Jorvik. You can ask her to take a look at the clock. Sure. And of course she's not here.
No, she's not.
You knock on the door, but nobody's answering. It doesn't seem as though anyone's home. There's a note stuck on the door, though. Take a look at what it says. Away on holiday, back in a week or two. Or 3. Big Bonny. This note definitely looks like it's been here longer than just a week. It's probably best to take it back to the councilman.
The neighborhood restaurant opened in 2002 by a charismatic entrepreneur named Zeke Kupnas.
He's 6'4", big and goofy, but you know what? Man, you might have a good time, and you might run a pretty good restaurant.
Everyone came to see when it first opened because there was just a good vibe in this place. Good people, food was always good.
Is Big Bonny on holiday? I got distracted. Friends will know. So Big Bonny's on holiday, you say? Do I know where? No, I didn't even know she'd left town. I can't actually remember the last time I saw Big Bonny. But hey, ask Felix. He's good friends with the clockmaker. If anyone knows, it'll be him. Hello there. Have I seen the clockmaker? You mean Big Bonny? No, it's been a while actually. A long holiday. Big Bonny. Nah, I've not seen her in years as it happens. Last time I heard from her was when she sent me a postcard. But like I said, that was ages ago. Didn't didn't I have it with me? Where did I put it? Hang on. Wonder if I left it somewhere in the clock tower. I remember being up there last year because I thought I heard someone wandering around. Big Bonny's back, I thought. So I grabbed the postcard and ran up to the tower. But it was totally empty. It's probably just a rat or something messing around. I guess I forgot the postcard up there. Hey, here's the key to the clock tower. You may as well go and take a look around for yourself. See what you can find. Take care, though. Nobody's been up there for a long time, so you never know if something's broken or dangerous. Or if it's turned into some kind of horrible death trap. Thanks. Good luck. Come back when you found the postcard and try to avoid dying a horrific death. That's the plan.
I have put everything I can possibly put in the seat, but seats aren't full. Something's going on. So,
Doing these quests again in the new updated Silverglade is weird. Because I'm so used to knowing where everything is, and now I'm like, I don't know where I'm going. I think it's cool that you can look out and you can see Silverglade and the castle and everything. That's nice.
Yeah. Why don't you put my computer on here, plug it in for me so I can start to charge? I'll log in and play.
Well, if it isn't a postcard, lovely, thanks. Now take a look at whether we can make sense of this. The clockmaker's handwriting looks like a spider tapped danced all over the page. Country living? Let's have a look and see if we can make sense of this here postcard. Hello, Felix, my old pal. Oh, it's lovely to be on holiday. I think I'm going to stay here with Barney. He's promised me I can sleep in his silo as long as I'm out of the way in the morning so he can clear out the seeds and grains. It smells pretty nasty and the flies are driving me crazy, but that's all part of the country charm. I like it. Really. Like, really, really. Sorry. I swear, sometimes I wish I could come home again. But that's impossible after all that's happened. I get so shaky and nervous from just thinking about the disaster I caused. Maybe you could come by and say hello sometimes when the dust has settled a little. All you have to do is knock on the pipes outside of the silo and I can sneak out. Listen, please don't tell anyone I'm here where I am. This whole business has been terribly embarrassing. Your friend, Clockmaker Big Bonny. Well, Irene, she's mad as a hatter, that Big Bonny. But she's my friend. I never understood what she meant by the embarrassing incident she wrote about, but I thought it'd probably sort itself out if she just got a bit of rest. But hey, the post Mark is like 5 years old, so it really was a while ago. It's crazy how fast time can fly. Could you write over to Barney and ask him if he's seen Big Bonny lately? Of course. Hi there, can I be of some assistance? The clockmaker? Yeah, she lived here in my silo for quite some time, but I haven't seen her for a while. Probably at least a year. Where's Big Bonny the clockmaker? That is the question. She was never very social. As soon as she saw me, she'd go completely red in the face and then climb into the pipe as quickly as she could. I usually leave out a few turnips and potatoes from my field so that she doesn't starve to death, but they're still disappearing. Probably means she's still around here somewhere. You want to meet her, eh? Suppose the only thing to do is to climb up into the silo and see if you can find her. It's pretty much the only place she could be. You just have to squeeze through this pipe here and crawl along until you get into the silo. I have no idea how it looks in there anymore. Since I started growing potatoes and turnips, the silo has mostly stood empty. Anyway, good luck. I've got to get back to the work, but say hey to Big Bonny if you see her. Okay. Oh, there she is. A ghost! Help! Help me! Help! 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 He slapped the clockmaker on the back. Oh, thanks, that slap really helped with the coughing. You're not a ghost, are you? That's lucky. I really hate ghosts. Why are you here? You've been looking for me. Why? What for? Fix the clock in Silverglade. Oh my goodness gracious, has the past finally caught up with me? I've dreaded this day for years. Ah, poor me. Why does this thing always have to happen to me? Why? Why me? Why? He gave Big Bonny another whack on the back. Oh, thank you. You seem so terribly nice. What's your name? Irene? Lovely. Well then, Irene, let me tell you everything that's happened, and soon you'll understand why my situation is more wretched and rotten and stinking and shocking than any other person in the whole wide world. Okay. Once upon a time, many years ago, there was a day that started in exactly the same way as any other day. I'd been helping the tailor with the repair of his sewing machine, and my next task was to wind up the town hall clock in exactly the same way I've done it every week for years. To keep that clock going is one of my most important, no, the most important job in the whole village. Without a functioning clock, well, I'm sure you understand for yourself what a disaster it would be. Anyway, when I walked through the village on my way to the town hall, all the villagers smiled at me, and I could see the pride in their eyes as they looked at me. Everything felt great. I went up into the tower, took up my special clock winding key, and began tightening the spring, and that's when it happened. The catastrophe of catastrophes. Catastrophic. Catastrophe. Oh, God. I wound the key in the wrong direction, Irene. I was so full of myself and thinking how proud the villagers were of me that I turned the key in the wrong direction. The cogs clogged, the spring sprung, the oil flew, and the clock stopped. For the first time since it started. In a total state of panic, I ran straight home, threw together my most important belongings, and fled the village as fast as I could with tears in my eyes. You understand now, Irene? As a punishment for my crime, I sent myself to exile. There's no way to make amends for this atrocity, to win back the trust of my darling villagers. I'm doomed to die here, in the silo, alone, hated, cast away, forgotten. No one noticed until now. You want me to come with you back to the village and repair the clock? Impossible! Don't you understand? I would simply die of shame if I ever showed my face there again. The villagers would spit at me, throw rotten fruit at me, and say horrible, horrible words to me. Hang on, say what? If I repair the clock, then maybe they'll forgive me. Is that what you think I mean? Do you really think so? Then this is my chance. If I repair the clock, then they'll welcome me back like the clock repairing lost sheep. They'll love me again, I just know it. But wait, I can't be seen there until the clock is fixed. Irene, you have to find a way to sneak me home without anyone singing me. You'll see what you can do. Stupendous! Tremendous! Come back as soon as you can. When I return to Silverglade Village, can't wait a minute longer. Sorry about that.
And she ran for first line from Louisiana. And not surprisingly, Zeke's is completely booked.
Okay, let's take the sack up to Big Bonny. A sack? You want me to crawl into a sack? This sack here? It's not exactly how I imagine traveling. Meh, me riding the sack doesn't exactly seem suitable for a hero's return. You can't think of anything better than this? No? Ah, well. For Silverglade Village, I shall subject myself to whatever danger and pain may come my way. Meet me outside the silo, Irene, and I'll gleefully grapple myself into the sack. Just need to pack up and I'll be right there. Okay. Whoops. Let's try that again. You'll notice I am right before you. I use the pipe as an adventure slide. Very effective. But nothing I would recommend for an inexperienced adventure slider like you, Irene. But here we are, a clockmaker, a rider, and a sack. Who would have thought that these three unlikely heroes would save Summerglade Village from this cataclysm? What am I talking about? When I fled Silverglade, I was so young and immature, and my ego was so bruised that I couldn't look my sweet, sweet neighbors in the eyes anymore. But that was wrong of me, selfish, morally bankrupt. Do you understand now, Irene? When I disappeared and left that broken clock and all those broken dreams behind me, it was only a matter of time before the whole village went under. For all this time, I've been sitting up there in the silo feeling sorry for myself, but in reality, it was all the villagers I left behind who were the real victims of my stupidity. Finally, I know my role in life. Without me, Silverglade would go under. Maybe even all of Jorvik. Actually, I'm basically 100% certain that all of Jorvik would perish. No time to lose. We have to get back to the village. I'll get straight into the sack, gallop like the wind, straight to my house in Silverglade. Hurry, no time to lose. Big Bonny jumps in the sack. Are we there yet? Irene, is anyone here? No, are you sure? Okay, well, here's the key to my house. Unlock the door and I'll fling myself inside before anyone has the chance to see me. Okay, hold on, nobody there? Good. Hold it, hold it. Now, hurry and lock the door.
Shocking discovery of a special Chef Ramsay made an advancement. It's not sitting well.
Good afternoon, my name is Herman. I own a stable, I love horses. Haha, it's only me, Irene, the clockmaker, Big Bonny. I'm so sorry if I confused you. Did you really think it was Herman who emerged from my door? Ha ha ha. Not really, no. You guys are very different body types. Don't be ashamed. It's really a good disguise. The best thing about this is that if you didn't recognize me, then nobody else will either. No, I recognized you. Hmm. Hello, Irene. I've been up in the clock tower and taken a little look at the machinery. It's fixable. I mean, for a master such as myself, nothing is impossible. But it won't be easy. There's one tiny little snag. When I fled Silverglade Village, I was so angry with myself that I threw all my tools into the fountain. I forgot that I'd done that. I need them, otherwise I can't do anything about that broken clock. I don't dare leave my house. Imagine if someone recognized me. You, though, you can roam around unchallenged. Nobody suspects you of anything. Ride over to the fountain and find my precious tools. Ride! Hurry!
Stonewall by Clovis in denial. Chef Ramsay is called the staff meeting. Restaurant's issues into the open.
Okay, I found her tools. Oh, Irene, my tools, my precious tools, thank you, but they're totally ruined. Oh no, why does everything go wrong for me? Maybe you shouldn't throw metal tools in a pond and forget about them. Why me? Why? Cough, cough. You thump Big Bonny on the back. Again. Thanks, Irene. Okay, the tools have to be repaired. Oh, what a disaster. Just when I thought I was going to be able to return to my old life, the wicked fingers of chance crushed my dreams. How can life be so hideous and unkind? My tools are destroyed. Can they be repaired? Never impossible. How would we do that? It's over now, Irene. It's all over. Just let me get back into the sack and you can take me back to the silo. Sob. You want to have a go at repairing the tools? Yeah, and pigs might fly. What's that? You have a friend who can help you. The blacksmith. Meh. He's very good, but not even he can repair these. Well, things can't get any worse than they are now. So give it a try, but don't get upset if it doesn't work. Alright, lad.
I've been on so long, it's so different.
Hi there, Irene. Might I help you with something? Repair the clockmaker's tools? I wouldn't normally work on something so small, but because you're the one asking, I can make an exception. Not a simple project you're asking me to do. In fact, it's probably the most difficult thing you could have asked a blacksmith to do. Even a blacksmith as experienced as I. In order for me to be able to do this, I'll need your help. You need to get me iron from the heart of Garnock's fury, deep down in the volcano, which sprays death and destruction all over Yorick. It's a perilous journey, full of danger. You'll be away from the safe embrace of Yorick for quite some time. Worry not, little Irene. I will help you. In that box over there by the house, there's a tent you can borrow for the journey. Fetch it and I'll tell you more. Excellent. You got the tent. Good. Now listen carefully. Your journey to the heart of Garnock is going to take at least a month. And during that time, you're not going to be able to see any of your friends or your horses. Horses are forbidden where you're going, so you're going to have to leave Ocean behind as well. The whole month without your friends or horses, it's a serious sacrifice, but I'm happy I can rely on you to see it through. So, Irene, are you ready to start your journey? Ha ha! I was just joking, Irene. What a world-class joke. I don't just forge the best tools, I forge the best jokes as well. Those tools were so easy to repair that I managed to fix the whole lot while you were rummaging around in that box over there. What a totally outrageous joke I created. In 100 years, they'll still be talking about the funniest joke in history of Yorvik. Here are the tools, Irene. Give them to your friend the clockmaker. You know, I kind of forgot about that, and I was totally prepared to just go on a month-long journey. It all came to nothing, didn't it? Do I want to see the tools? No, what difference would it make? Wait, they look brand new! Have the winds of destiny finally changed? Even if my tools were repaired, it's not enough. We need oil to lubricate the mechanisms. Actually, quite a lot of oil since it stood still for all these years. Who would have any oil around here? Nobody. No chance. Steve? Oh yeah, he's probably got oil. But even so, dear Irene, it's never going to work. You want to try anyway? Well, give it a try. Here's an empty oil bottle. Go and talk to Steve if you like. Okay, it's been a while since I've done this. Oil? Oh yes, I do indeed have some right here. There's oil in that tank over there. Don't you remember, Irene? You think it's diesel? Nah, it's not a big difference. My diesel is particularly oily diesel. So it'll work just as well. Trust me. All you need to do is take your bottle and fill it up. I'm sure you can do that yourself. Yeah, I can. There you go. Now you got a full bottle of oil. Or diesel. Or, well, diesel oil. And now you have a full bottle of diesel oil, Irene. Hope it'll be of use. Take care, see ya. Yeah, you're just lucky this doesn't actually blow up the damn place.
Confused.
You filled the bottle with oil. Oh, excellent. Maybe there's a chance that the winds of luck could change after all. This is our chance, Irene. It's time to try and repair the clock. It's a very serious defect. And if I wasn't such a master clockmaker, I probably would have been forced to give up. But fear not, I'll explain exactly what you need to do to repair it. Why am I not doing it myself? Well, I'm sure you understand that there is deeply troubling and emotional experience for me to come back to the scene of my own personal apocalypse. And I genuinely don't believe I'll ever be able to go there again. I was about to faint and fall down while I was up there. It could have been the end for me. I can't go back. I really want you to help me with this, Irene. Not for my sake, but for the sake of sweet, sweet villagers. Don't leave them high and dry, forced to live every day in a meaningless, clockless life. Dude, they didn't even notice the clock was broken until just now. You'll help me? Marvelous. Now I'm going to tell you exactly what you need to do. The most important thing is you carry out the steps in the right order. If you do it right, the clock will tick once more. If you do it wrong, then you just need to cross your fingers that it's not serious and come back to me so you can have another try. Here's what you need to do. Okay. Use the wrench on the wheel by the clock face. Pour oil. You know what? I'm taking a picture. Screw it. I'm not going to remember this.
Now that this restaurant is on its way to a successful relaunch, Chef Ramsay is ready to spread the word.
Good luck. Oh, it tells me in the description for the quest. Okay. You've repaired the clock? Hooray! I've repaired the clock. Hooray for me, Big Bonny. You did jack shit. I'm a hero, a solid gold hero. I shan't forget you, Irene, I promise. When I get my medal for amazingness, I'll give you a special mention in my acceptance speech. You're a jerk, Big Bonny.
Added to me what other people think.
One thing's for sure, you won't believe how it ends. That's tonight. On a shocking tonight.
Not to brag, but I do rather believe that now I'll get both a medal and probably some flowers from the councilman. Maybe he'll even organize a parade or festival in my honor. I'm pretty sure he will. Oh, today is a wonderful day. Come on, let's go.
Aquamarine element.
Okay.
Plainfield, New Jersey. Middle-class city with a strong sense of community.
Oh, hello, clockmaker Big Bonny. Not seen you for a while.
Restaurant named Blackbirds. Run by a
Well, Big Bonny, nice to see you again. Listen, while you're here, do you think you could have a look at the broken village clock? Oh, it's fixed already. Well, excellent. Thanks for that. Now you have to excuse me. I've got lots of getting on with. Lots to be getting on with, so we'll have to talk another time. Bye.
Winter. Yeah.
What? What did he say? He hasn't even noticed I've been away. Am I that insignificant? Meh. Am I not worth that than that? Sob. So nobody's even noticed that I've been away for years. This is horrendous. I'm worthless, a little meaningless insect, an ant, a louse. Sob. Excuse me, Irene. I have to return to the silo and live out the rest of my pointless days in sorrow and loneliness. Hi, Irene. Can I help you with something? Why does Big Bonny look so sad? What happened? Oh, now I understand. She lived in exile for years because she made a mistake and she thought that would destroy the whole village. And now she's repaired the broken clock and thought she'd be carried through the streets in celebration. How should we go about fixing this, Irene? Everyone has wristwatches and cell phones these days, so nobody really needs the town hall clock. It's mostly just nice to look at. Well, we have to try and get Big Bonny in a better mood. Let me have another word with her, Irene. Go ahead. Why do I need to be a part of this conversation? Clockmaker Big Bonny, please do excuse what I said earlier. You see, without the town hall clock to wake me up every morning, I've slept so badly that I've basically turned into a zombie. I think that's why my reaction earlier was so, casual. Now the news has sunk into my slow-moving brain. What you have done is totally wonderful. Just think, when you left town, we were so furious and disappointed in you. We just couldn't understand how you could have left us with a broken clock. But after some time, we began to understand what a terribly difficult job you had, especially after all of us tried to fix the clock, and all of us failed horribly. Now you're back, and in less than a day, you've got everything fixed. You're a true hero. As a thanks for your efforts, I hereby declare you Silverglade's clockmaker of highest order. Clockmaker Big Bonny, thank you again. Please never leave the village again. We just couldn't survive without you. Oh, Irene, I knew it. Not to be big-headed. But like he said, without me, the village would never survive. I'd never leave the village again. Never, ever. Thank you for all your help, Irene. Here's a lovely little thing for you as a token of my gratitude. Now, I have to get home again. There's a lot of cleaning to do after 5 years. Come and visit me should you ever find the time. Goodbye. Okay. Alrighty, so I think I'm gonna end it there for today. I had a lot of fun actually with this one. Mostly because I got to see an old quest through the new Silverglade Village, and it was really nice. It wasn't too different, obviously, but it was still nice. I will see you all next time. Bye, Riders!